Hello everyone and welcome to Tiresome. Today we're spraying some spray. That's right everyone, we're spraying. Well, we both will be. And as you may have seen in part 1, we're not doing it purple again. It was my intention. We had the Daihatsu P11 paint, but it turned out to be, I don't know, probably P12 or whatever the fuck blue is, but it's not purple, which is quite annoying. B11, yes. So yeah, really annoying because I've always wanted a purple car, but I've always wanted a matte black car as well. And actually, I just happened to have 5 cans of this bed liner hanging around, which was actually the same paint we used for the engine bay on this, or at least most of the engine bay on this. We should probably touch that up at some point. We've only got 5 cans, so I don't know if that's going to be enough to do the whole car. Probably not, almost definitely not, but we're going to start anyway. And we're going to start on those mirror plinths, I think, because one of the biggest things that I need to do is get those mirrors back on, because the car's not legal without them, basically, and in this update it's literally going to draw as much attention as possible to it. So we're going to start on the mirror plinths and see how far we get. Alright. Now then, as mentioned, this is going to be where we're starting. And Tim, if you'd like to do the honours, sir, let's see how it lays, shall we? Because we definitely haven't done this once already and I forgot to press record. It's quite weird. It comes out... Have you ever used spray glue before? Yeah. It's similar to that, like Spider-Man's web. Well, I mean, there's other references we could make here, but...
wind as well. It's got a slight breeze.
Yeah, because it's quite a heavy mixture. Yeah. I was going to say load. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can't spray it like you should spray.
Yeah, really, what you should be able to do, obviously, is do a nice line and then move on and do the next bit. But this, you literally just have to slap it on. I have already ordered, by the way, everyone, another 5 cans of this, knowing that we're probably not going to get too far.
Good thing.
Yeah. The sort of, it's almost like camo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Not the badge, the perfect GTE badge. Right, I'm going to put this on a tripod, Tim, and leave you to it whilst I do something the other side or whatever. So this is the side that I started on, and I mean, it's still very wet. It's literally been like seconds, but like you can see it's starting to take shape. I think it's going to look so awesome, actually, especially when it dries and you've got a better idea of what it looks like. The door should be relatively dry now. That's the bit Tim did for the intro. And let's see how Tim's getting on. But I can imagine the whole car in that dark black. It's going to look pretty sick, actually. Can't wait. I don't normally say sick, but I think this is the epitome. Yeah, okay, much of the same, really, isn't it? Oh, nice. Keep it going. Oh, that's it, the old wang technique.
Yes.
And that is it, everyone. We have used all the paint we've got. We had 4.5 cans of the matte black, what do they call it? Anti-gravel paint or something. This is what Motip calls it. I'm looking for my little tripod handle thing. This is what we got currently, man. I think this looks killer. I think it looks so good. Look at it. It's amazing. Obviously, well, first things first. Oh, you're right. First things first, it looks amazing. You can see the vision, right? But Tim and I both agree it's probably going to need another coat of this because there are some areas, I don't know if you can see that on camera there, just by the door, it is actually cracked, and that is, we think that is a symptom of us going a bit heavy with it in some areas, or a reaction, or yeah, a bit of both. But either way, once that's dried, you can spray over it absolutely fine. So nothing that is the end of the world. Obviously, we've run out. We haven't done the bonnet. Oh, Tim was so close to getting the scuttle done. No roof either. But I'm actually really happy with the way it looks. Now, what we're going to do is wait 3 to 5 working days for the next batch of 5 cans to arrive, and this is the car I'll be driving around for that time. See, the things I do for Tiresome? Gosh! No, honestly, it was for me. It looks killer. It looks great. I can't wait to see what it's like when it's done. Pretty obvious though, I think. Right, so time for day 2 of painting, and today, well, firstly, actually, I've been driving the car around for a week now, like this. I've got a little box on the mirror. I had to put a mirror on. It's one of the new mirrors, which you'll find out in the next episode, when we do all the things like the wheels and the arches and sort of the more detailed bits. But I tell you what, the mirrors look cool. Anyway, today, I'm gonna have to remask the car off, because of course I had to unmask it to drive it, and then we're just going to carry on painting again. I tell you what though, you do feel like such an idiot driving around in a half-painted car. It's not the best look. I just fucking dropped my camera. Yeah, this is all fucked now. I was just setting up to mask the car up as mentioned, and I've got these little clips at the top here, and I must have not fastened it in properly, and yeah, it completely fell off from about like 5 foot onto the floor straight here. And yeah, luckily though, Kate got new house insurance the other day, so I think we're probably going to have to go and use that. Fuck me. Just for those of you who don't know, I've had this camera for only a couple of months now. It's a S5 II. It was about £2,500. Fuck's sake. Either way, it does still record. I'm just going to have to use the viewfinder to look rather than the screen. And the battery's a bit weird in there, but apart from that, I guess we'll carry on. And now we need to take these for like 1,600 minutes. Oh, you have not? Now then, this is the front splitter, and I've actually never painted this. I think the previous owner painted it, and then it's just been, as you can see, rashed up by loads of stone chips and stuff. But we're gonna just no prep spray this on and just see how it goes, I reckon. Now then, as you see, this is the reason why Kate stopped helping me. This was the fruits of her labour. So unfortunately, what did you think it was? Like you just weren't able to keep the button pressed hard enough?
Yes,
like the consistency was
my
off?
hand was shaking.
Hand was shaking, stuff like this. Anyway, so we're actually going to start off by doing paint correction before we've even finished the first paint video. So that's good. But hopefully the DA will be able to cut through this quite nicely. And that has got that back already really nicely. Seriously, this tool has saved this entire project. It is so good. I love it. It'll do. So it's not the best, as you can see, but the problem is I've run out of sanding pads for the DA and the mouse won't touch this stuff. So that's going to have to do for now, and then lay down the line we can sand it back properly, that whole panel, and then spray it again. Lovely. And there we have it. Probably you can see me. I've got no idea. I can't see you anymore. You're gone. Not to me though. You're alive. It's okay. Calm down. Look at the car. That's the main thing. I'm really happy with it. I'm really fucking happy with it. You don't deserve to do that. Naughty. So there we go, everyone. You can see it's all flat black and it's really did quite a good job of it actually in the end. Any patches that you can see are actually just because I did a few touch-ups there in some areas, just whilst I had like the last 10 millilitres of paint left in a can. I thought I would give a squirt here and there, but really it looks so good. Let's get this tape off. Do you want to help me get tape off? Oh my god, look at this. This is insane. Oh fuck, there's a better representation of what it looks like. It looks actually even better without all the fucking tape on. Who'd have thunk it? Let's pop the wipers down as well. Oh yes. Maybe not this side actually. Well, that one's got a fucking box on the wing mirror. Speaking of wing mirrors, everyone, next episode we're going to be doing all of the little bits. So that's the new wing mirrors. There's one under that box there. Not new wheels, that's a lie. But we're polishing those right back, taking them all off, skimming them all down, new paint job. Those are going gloss black. Also, the paint that we've done on the outside, I was actually going to do in the wheel arches as well. I'm going to zoom in, hoping that that's anywhere near where a wheel arch is. There you go. At the back of the wheel, you know, the brown bit there. Those are going to be black as well, just to make everything all one. I feel like it just cheapens it a bit when the wheel arches are that sort of 70s tan. The rest of the car's a different colour. But yeah, also the grills. So we've got the 4 holes on the front there. There's supposed to be a grill on there, I don't know if you know. The headlight surrounds as well. So that's really why the front end's let down at the moment. They're all going gloss black. And handles, I'm not 100% yet. I'm thinking gloss black. No, I don't know. Don't know 100%. Then you've got the sort of trim around the outside. I know I did a shit job of avoiding it. Well, I didn't avoid it, but that's because I can just give it a really light skim with a bit of sandpaper and that will come up absolutely fine. We didn't take the sandpaper off the back, but there's the grille there on both sides. Those are going gloss black. So it's going to look absolutely wicked. If you do fancy yourself a Tiresome t-shirt, go to tiresome.co.uk, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a subscribe, will you? Maybe a like as well. See you in the next one. Bye!